So having a cornea tear, oh yeah, it's one of the best on the planet from Sankey. Of course, where's wash up? So it's so good. Oh gosh, Marlon. This is joke west compared to working on the ship back in 1993, 1994. Oh yeah. So, you know, when you finish, it'll be ship life. Only 1 year. I'll never work for nobody else again. 16 hours, 15 US a day. Less than $1 an hour. Let me say it again in case you catch it. 16 hours a day, 15 US. 16 hours a day, 15 US a day getting paid. Professional now. Professional. Yeah, you wash everything. I learn to work all the different sections of the ship. So this is joke. 3,000 plates, 6 different sizes. Spoons, saucers, salad bowls, 3 different types of salad bowls. You name it. 7 course, 9 course, 11 course. And after you finish work, you have to do like this to get $30. Hustle, clean up. Dining table, clean up. Sink, all here, behind here. Clean up, all behind here. Cleaning, all behind here. All the whole ship is aluminum. Hot water, towel. Soap it, throw some hot water and leave it. That is the style. It's like here, so. Throw some hot water here. Hot water all here. That is the style. Game over. Yep, that's how it works on the ship. So, after working for so many years for people, well, 1 year, man, intense work, 21 hours a day, most times 20 hours a day. Is it easy to work for yourself? Just go back and remind yourself how many nights the working with man costing you. Get the job done. Or you are the one costing me, man. Get the job done. God, they used to call me Gargamel. When I first came on the ship, I was crying. My hands were swollen. You don't know my story. My hands were swollen. Yeah, I may give you the story. Hands were swollen. Guess why? Coming in the dark here, man. Gone a little light now. So I can give you a flick here. Alright, so hands were swollen because you're in hot water, 250 degrees, 300, and in AC. Look at you imagine. You're moving from nothing. From nothing. Parents paid for you $3,000 to get a seaman's visa, which is a 1 year. A 1 year round trip ticket. And that's the reason why it's cheap is because you're just on seas. So you either quit, which I wanted to, every week. For the first month and a half. And then I learned, came in on I came in on that week when Whitney Houston, November 1992, when she bust out that song, I Have Nothing. My goodness. So for 6 weeks, I doing the basics, working the shrink, doing almost nothing, but just complaining, just trying to get the work done. Starting work at 6 o'clock in the morning, finishing breakfast at 11, By the time you finish breakfast, it's just for you to eat lunch because you had to start back at 12. Supposed to finish at 4 o'clock, but because you're too slow, you're finishing at 5:30. Just go in your cabin, take a half an hour sleep, get back, come to work for 6 o'clock, finishing 11 o'clock. Hopefully. If one man gets sick, 5 people running the shrink. I'll show you that in a moment. The shrink from by the television all the way to the end there. So this is the pre-soap. No, pre-rinse, sorry. Pre-soap, first soap, rinse, second soap, pick up at the end there. Coming out hot. You're trying to wear gloves. Hey, look my ship scars, it's still here. I'm so fan. I have corn. Let me see if I have the corn still. I have the corn still. That is from hot plates and saucers or anything that's coming out there. So when you talk about getting a job done and complaining and complaining and titty-vain and complaining, I started to understand the work, and then the boss man, who was a Jamaican, looked at me and he said, today you're going to be a cook runner. Well, think of us, a 6-pack, young, Marlon Modest, 22, going on 23, running around the ship. For all the cooks on 2 galleys. That's madness. That didn't last long, maybe about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. One of the things is that you had to cut a box like this size here, so a lemon every day. And I didn't know how to cut. So you know what happened? Lemon was cutting my fingers. The knife was cutting my fingers, and of course, you know what happened there. So I soon learned the hard way. Wanted to give up again. Work through that. Then they sent me to wash pots. I said that had to be easy. I wanted to quit because the pot was this size. Maybe about from my the drum all the way back there. So I have a wind on the side there, so I wind it down. Again, I wanted to give up. You don't know my story. Then they moved me again. They put me in something called Windjammer, deck 14, deck 15, above sea level. And it only have trees because you're baking stuff for the guests and them who sitting down all day. So you're not baking, but you are the cleanup. A windjammer is 1 person. I worked there for 6 weeks. Wanted to quit. Then they brought me back downstairs where I was with the sink team, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1 man, the main man on the outside, and 4 inside. 1 washing, 1 pushing to the washer, to the loader, 1 taking off the loader, and the 1 packing away. So I had to start where it was, packing away. Yeah, look, let me show my skills. Let me show my skills. Packing away. Hey, so the way is the whole here, the whole there. Yeah. You Other finds ways to pack. Yeah, man, knows how to pack it just, bro. All the words are still lined up all here, so you had to pack it. Here's the point. When I come back, a bad no ass. A bad. Because all that time, it's me alone. So the man say, Trini boy, yeah, want to move to the fastest person is the man who have to load. So breakfast was the slowest. So them boys didn't make me do the breakfast. I laughing at me. Let me give you the idea how to load. You're laughing. This is how we load. So think of it. Let me show you how to. You're gonna laugh. Wait a second here. I guess I'm gonna pop you up. So. Yeah. So this is our loading machine. Let me see if you've seen it here. Right. This is our loading machine here. So you have to load, take the plates, and load it like this here. So it's coming all the way across here. So you see that? Right. So you're taking the plates and you're loading here. So remember, it's not right here loading, right? Loading, and then come down there. The person come to take it off. Just doing so. Dropping it, and then the next person packing away. So that's how I say load the plate. Make sure they and then laugh. They laugh. And let's watch how the guy did. Look and see. Hold all the plate. Hold all the plate. I learned the skill. And after 9 weeks, I was at the top of the game. Cut my hand many times because you had the trust. You could load with the gloves on, and it's better with the original. So you're loading. So this is how you're working for almost 3 hours. Yep. That was sometime lunch or the fast time of breakfast, when breakfast is served from 7 o'clock, and you have the next set served from 8:30. So you have to finish, wash the wares, prepare for the next dine open at 9 o'clock for the second serving. For those who coming in late until 10:30. Hopefully, if you wash up by 11:30, just to have lunch and then start back at 12 o'clock, because some people come in to have lunch early and then leave. So between, let's say, 1 o'clock to 3:30 will be a fast period, and you'll be back the same way. Pick the stuff up, bam, somebody push into you, pick up and load. And people don't know, have no idea, just watching the ship. Oh, it's so nice. Walk. So I feel like a Chinese man with a walk. Black Chinese. Walk for so. And then what making it sweeter? What making it sweeter? When you come for dinner, make sure you have the A game on. So sometime last 6 months, they used to call me Gargamel. If you don't know, it means a notorious gangster in a notorious person in Jamaica, because it's the fastest in the West to load the machine. And I said, payment 20 US. And I remember working 16 hours for 15 US. When I do the calculation, I can show the guys how much you're working. It's looking nice on the paper for the month. But when I show them how much we're working for per day and then divide it down per hour, not much people were too bright to understand that. But then again, the most shipment was gambling, prostitution, just living life, drinking, obviously, more than drinking, yes. Proof 151, alcohol. Before it dropped there, before it trade in the air, but then reach the ground, disappear. Lighting the flambeau with, and drinking that straight. Stone love. Then we eat somewhere in Grenada. So I was called Gargamel. They nicknamed me Gargamel. So they say, gangster, I need something done. So if we're supposed to finish at 11:30 in the night time, I get the guys, if that machine stop, because the machine has a lever, if anything, it will stop. It's a machine, recycling belt, right? So the lever, if it stop 3 times. Then paid me for $20. And if it stop, and if it doesn't stop, I pay them. So I had to load fast for the machine to keep running. They taking it off, and I get to go to my extra jobs. And so cleaning and hustling, cleaning all on it here, cleaning all on it here, all on it here, all on it here. The cleaning everywhere, the cleaning and checking everywhere, especially for the United States Public Health, USPH. So you're cleaning. So after you wash, you come out with a tray, you pick up all the wares from the waiters and the bus boys, you bring it. You may have a night man coming to work. Night shift was the sweetest here to just clean the ceilings, wash the thing, and he chilling and he know he do the work. Night shift work was a sweet man work. Trust me. Daytime getting royal work. Night shift man, he working from 11 and by 6 o'clock he finish. And he free whole day. Right? Daytime is drill, jam, and pressure. So, can you imagine doing all these things? The Chinese control all the cutlery. So every night they're doing that. So sometimes I get the dining table set to clean. And it's brass. Have it nice and polished. Make sure the dining table clean. All the dust and so forth. Clean it out. Yep. You don't know my story. So don't get mixed up. You see me working all day downstairs, working in music school, working in the government school, which I only have 1 more year again. Today is the 3rd. My anniversary was the 1st. I worked through my first, I didn't know that self. So I make 16 years. 1 more year and that's it. 2022. 52 years I will be God's spare life. And I would have resigned and I've worked my online businesses so I can have some of my dreams come true. Do worship all day in school, do different things. No, I have nothing to hold me back. So if that's what I want to do, ministry, if I want to travel the world, Brazil, go to different places of the world, yes, experience, oh yes. That's the joy of this business. That's what GS Partners is bringing. So if I have to work for another year just to bring it to 4,000, 5,000 US a month, oh yes. And every month, I don't need that money. Hey, today's the 3rd. I don't need that money. Salary comes, salary goes. It ain't making sense. It's just living off of your salary every single month. and it's not making sense. You have to take your money and convert it into G99. And that's what's making sense. That's why I'm up at this hour. It's just after 2:20 in the morning. Yes, and today's Corpus Christi. This is 2021, and we in lockdown, in almost on holidays, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that's it. That's it. What do? You work your business. You work your online business. You don't know. You don't know. God gave you this opportunity. That will not ever come again, where the world has slowed down and people could take a look at everything and see what they do in their family life, what they're doing. You're not going to get this opportunity again. So don't waste the pain. That's my story to you tonight. Don't waste the pain. When we started this project 1 year ago, no, not 1 year ago, September last year, because this is the 3rd of June. So September last year, we didn't start this until November. September last year, October, November we started. And we started. Thanks to Curtis Alexander, young brother. This man did all the painting and transform. And the ceiling was done by some other persons. They did a fantastic job. Fantastic. Still not completed yet. So we're getting nice little pieces for the center. Right? Cupboard's not built, but we living comfortable. Rest of the house 90% completed. So that's how it is. So the education is just try to see what liabilities is sucking a hemorrhage in your wallet that you don't have any money. And where, if you had a loan to pay, why don't you take that same money, behave like you have a loan, and buy G99 coins every single month? So if you're paying $1,500 on your loan, buy $1,500 in G99 coins every month. You will help take yourself out of the hole, because trying to pay a bill every single month is not making sense. You think about it. Every month you're paying the bill, every month. You know, when the borders open, people may not even have money to travel, because the cost of traveling is going up, it's not going cheaper. So when they're thinking, they say, me, I need to go take a vacation, yes? And they go 4 places or 3 places. Oh God, this place is expensive. It must be expensive if you didn't look at the cost of living going up. We're watching 2001. Bread was $2. Bread is now $16, $18, $20, depending on where you go, for a loaf of bread. Have your salary moved 100% in the last 20 years? You don't need to answer. So what if, think about it, what if you just bought 1,000,000 G99 coins? You bought a community node. What if it was transforming your life and your family life? What if you had the opportunity to travel the world for the next 60 to 100 years, if you lived that long, because of GS Partners and G99 World, GS World, J1 World, and all the things that are coming, the G99 Hotel, the G1 Hotel, the many things, they are coming. What if? The many things are launching in the month of June. June booms. Oh yes, thank God. Thank God for life. Thank God for working on the ship. Thank God. I see it now. 22 years to 23 years old with all the ambition and everything in the world, and recognized working for that European people wasn't making sense. Caribbean, Royal Caribbean of the Seas, huh? That don't make sense. None of the companies. Ownership makes sense. Working for it. We owe nobody. We owe nothing. We owe, we have no loans. You could tell me. House paid up for 47 years. At 47 years. Praise God. So you're looking for something that is asset building, and G99 is asset building. Because you're putting your crypto into assets that are working for you every day while you sleep. Or you will work until you die, because the salary and the pension for 99, most personnel, let's say a CEO or something of a company, will not pay their bills, will not may have them to be able to give comfortably to the poor. They might give one time or twice, but they wouldn't to give whenever an issue comes up, a house burned down or something. So what about you? You tell me. I leave this in your hands. If you like something I said that makes sense, you could contact me. Contact me, 313-4932. Contact me. If this makes sense to you, send me a message. All right, 868-313-4932. Blessings to you all. Almost all our dreams are coming true, one by one. Piano downstairs for 16 years. No, not 16. 6 years, not 16, it could be about 10 years. Found a way, renovate it, refurbish it, I should say, and be able to bring it upstairs, paint it upstairs a second time upstairs here, while work was going on all around the house. Curtis did a fantastic job. We are so grateful for Curtis Alexander. Good guy. If you're looking for a good worker, Curtis Alexander, I recommend him. Honest, gets the job done. Not only painting he does, he's skilled in many other fields too as well. He's not a jack of all, but what he knows how to do, he knows how to do it well. Very well. And very quick too as well. So, just a plug for the brother. God's blessing to you. Hope this finds you in good health. Keep yourself safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. And as I say, social distance.